Hi, I am Jo Valentina Sinclair, a business and mindset coach for soul purposed female entrepreneurs and founder of Jo Valentina Sinclair, Create Your Own Story. So, welcome to part two of the video series, Attract Your Soul Clients. Now, yesterday we went into talking about the purpose and how important it is to connect to your purpose when you are trying to call in those people that really light you up to work with. And in today's video, I wanted to connect with you and to talk to you about what it is to actually identify your ideal client in the first place. And this is something which is a really important part if you are building your business and you are wanting to call in the people that you're going to enjoy working with and that you're going to actually know how to speak to them as well. So this comes into creating copy on your website, the messaging that you use in social media, in your copy, when you're talking to your ideal clients on the video as well. This work that you do and the time that you put into it can be an invaluable piece of research in really building your business and getting crystal clear on who it is that lights you up. And three of the things that a lot of people miss out on is, first of all, not really understanding or being clear on who they don't want to work with. Sometimes it all falls into a bunch of people just called clients. I just want to find clients. And if you are doing any of the work which falls under the category of the people that I work with, which are soul purposed coaches, life coaches, yoga teachers, health practitioners, artists, even musicians, then you will know that there will be a certain personality, a certain disposition of the person that you're going to enjoy working with. It's not really going to be enjoyable working with someone who's a negative Nancy or someone who complains a lot or is moaning or is lazy and doesn't want to do the work. But sometimes we don't actually put that to paper and say we are going to rule that out. It might be that we just are assuming that a client is a client and we accept anyone that wants to pay with us. And that is not the way that I encourage my clients to work. And so it's something that I invite you to think about today as well. Who are the people and what are the traits of those people that you don't really want to be in a long-term one-to-one coaching relationship with, because you know that you're not going to be able to give your best value and it's probably not going to be a right fit. So it's just having to think about, if you have a pen and paper, write a list of the things that you know that just won't work for you. And then on the opposite side, write a list of the things, the traits, the personality, the type of person that you know would be a really good fit for you if you were working together. So for example, for myself, I love to work with women who are positive, spiritual, creative, deep thinkers, ambitious, really motivated, and experts in their field, really passionate about the work that they do and possibly doing an area of work that might be misunderstood by people. A lot of the clients that I work with, which do light me up, are women who might be doing something where they find it quite hard to share their message or get their message across, and actually try and attract their ideal client, because that it's finding that clarity. So have a think about the women, if it's women that you work with who light you up. What are the traits? What would an ideal situation be with that person who you want to work with? And if you're not doing one-to-one work, if it's a company, then start to write down a list of the companies that you feel would be an ideal fit. And once you have those two categories, then you can start to really go to the next level and think, okay, so the people who I do want to work with, how much do I know about them? It's really, really key and helpful when you have as much information about your ideal client as possible. So if you are aware of their mindset, their daily habits, what their pain points are, what their frustrations are, what their fears are, what they're moving towards, and what it is that they're moving away from. Once you have more of an idea about who they are and what it is that they're looking for, then you are in a stronger position to, as I mentioned before, to be able to speak to them in your marketing, in your videos, and also to create content that will appeal to them as well. And especially if you're creating high-end packages, which is what I help my clients to create, premium packages, then you really want to be crystal clear on what they are struggling with and what is the transformation that they're looking for, to move away from and to move towards. What is it that they are looking for? Because, people are going to take out their credit cards to pay for a solution, to get rid of a pain. And, you are going to be the solution. And that is going to make it your sole client. So have a think about those things and get a pen and paper and start to make a list of what your ideal client would look like for you. And I will see you in the next video.